What's up, Hood News peeps? We're back. This is episode 13. This is it.
Yeah! Good Saturday, everybody. We have Astros opening day this week.
Yes!
Hopefully we beat down on those Yankees.
Yeah. Get them. Spank them. And go. As always, go get your chips, your snacks, your Takis, whatever you like. Go get your coffee. Let's go.
All right, so we saw last night or a couple days ago where there was some type of spectacular event that was happening up in the sky, and we don't know if it was Elon Musk or if it was a UFO
or Diddy
on the run. But some Hood News peeps sent in this video.
What is that? Dude, is this actually happening right?
Real, bro.
They're like, whoa, dude. I'm like, man, we eat that stuff up, here on we love to hear people's reactions in the moment.
Right.
And we had several videos. I want to say about 20 to 25 videos come in.
Wow.
And we already know it's SpaceX.
We got the Hood News spotters out there.
Yeah, but we got peeps that they want it to be a UFO so bad. Like the fascination with space is still there. Like It's pretty cool to see that. So yeah, we had a lot of videos come in. A lot of people were like, man, is that Elon Musk out there smoking a cigar? What's going on?
Well, somebody was smoking something.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely
pretty cool to watch every time they launch. We do know that SpaceX did launch, yesterday. So that's what this is. We also have a lunar eclipse coming up, right?
So in the next couple weeks or next week, I think.
I think so, yeah.
There's like a disaster declaration over Texas.
Oh my gosh.
They said it's going to impact the electricity. I'm like, for 4 minutes, how is that going to impact electricity?
Wow, this is crazy, man.
But it's some crazy times we're living in. But SpaceX, I think they launch out of the valley, South Texas, right?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, because I've seen some video footage where there's people actually in Matamoros on the other side where they're watching some
same
type of
thing.
rockets.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the smoke ring coming out. And that's like the key point. Like when that smoke ring comes out, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's pretty neat stuff.
Yeah.
Especially if you're smoking something, I'm sure you should. That's pretty spectacular.
For sure.
But, on Facebook, we have Eric says they're vaping in space.
Oh, yeah. That everybody was saying that, man. It just looks like a smoke ring. That's what they kept calling it. Oh, my goodness.
And don't try chasing it down. This thing's going 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, somebody was saying that P. Diddy was on the run.
Yeah, P. Diddy's on the run. If you guys haven't heard, P. Diddy's mansions were raided by the FBI. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And then, of course, he took off in his private jet to some other island out in the Caribbean where they have some type of rules where they can't extradite him somewhere. So,
oh, my goodness.
Some crazy stuff with P. Diddy, but this might be him right here.
Yeah, he's on the loose. Get him. Hood News peeps, introducing the Hood News Olympics category, women's mud wrestling. Yes, folks, check it out. Here at the Hood News, we don't ever want to promote violence, but we will take a good squab over a shooting any day.
Yes.
Hector, this was somewhere.
Good old-fashioned throwdown.
Yeah, good old throwdown. This was somewhere outside a little bar setting. We had these two ladies or females. They're friends. It turns out they're friends. They got into it, and they handled their differences very diplomatically outside.
Yeah.
Couldn't no one stop them either. These ladies were like untouchable in the moment. They even took breathing sessions. Look, like they're literally like.
They took a timeout.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was somebody giving someone CPR. I was like, what's going on? Apparently not, though. When they started throwing them punches, there they go.
Oh,
Woo!
man, that's some good some good punches there.
We got little featherweights in the house.
Some UFC right there. Or glow.
Yeah,
ladies
glow. Man, and just to add to the excitement, we put a little bit of jungle music, that little
Yes. And nobody stopped them.
No, they tried. Look at this homie. He's like, hey, excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, she hasn't tapped out yet.
Yeah. Ma'am, excuse me.
This is a midtown?
She's like, leave me alone. Yeah, I think it was like close to downtown, like that area.
Yeah, this is a good old fashioned Texas throwdown right here in the mud. Ooh, we got her hair all thrown.
This is dirt wrestling.
Pick up those pants.
Yep. And so they ended up dusting themselves off. Some more arguing. A few more punches were thrown, and then they went about. They gave each other hugs, and walked it off.
Sometimes friendships goes down the road and they're best friends right after that.
Man, handle it diplomatically, folks.
Hey, yeah, if you're gonna have issues, make sure you do it in the right way. Obviously, we don't want violence. Make sure there's no kids around. But,
yeah. I'm glad that they chose this real quick. Look, was that EMS passing by? Oh, no, somebody's truck getting towed.
That's something else.
Oh, my goodness. So we got Rama says, you keep me entertained every day. I'm 70. My kids love my comments to you.
Hey, shout out Rama.
Hey, what's up, Rama?
We love those. Love it. Love it. Keep watching. And Mel on Facebook says, bruh, the little music felt like I was watching Animal Planet.
Yeah, yes. And it's going to lead in. The music was inspired by something else that we're about to lead into in a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then somebody says, bruh, I thought it was an Aztec Toxica ritual with those drums playing. Yes.
Boom, boom, boom,
doom,
boom,
doom,
boom,
doom.
boom,
Yes. Man, is she wearing shorts or what is that? I don't know. I think she's out there wearing underwear, man. I've been seeing a lot we're going to talk about that too.
Yeah.
Been seeing a lot of trends, people walking out in boy shorts. Mm-hmm. And if you're voluptuous and plump, man, like that's just like a whole other thing going on, man. But this little lady, man, I don't know. Like she went out in underpants. Yeah, it looks like it.
So if you haven't heard, Joe Biden was in town last week trying to raise money for his upcoming presidential election. And of course, we had the protesters out in River Oaks, and none other than Grizzy was out there to report it live.
Man, so this was the Rich People Hood News editions. We were out there live off of Willow Rook, or I forgot the name of the street, but we were out there in the River Oaks area, and Willow Rick, that's the name of this. Somebody big was hosting a party, and Joe Biden, the president, was in town. They had the Secret Service. We started nicknaming some of them Bowlegs. Like we had all these guys in the Secret Service. We couldn't see much because of course it's all closed off. We had Central Patrol, Midwest Patrol. We had like all HPD out there, strong presence holding it down. And then we had protesters.
Quite a few out there.
Yeah, they were like free Gaza, free Palestine, ceasefire, like all these different things that they are asking for. They are really telling this president, hey, if you want our support, you gotta, we need some things from you.
Hey, but they came with some good rhythm though.
Yeah, man. If you listen to the beat right here, this is the inspiration for the last video we showed you guys. The drums were so good. And it turns out they weren't even drums.
What were they?
It's like an orange bucket. Like the guy was like, dum, dum, dum,
you got a Sherwin's bucket out
there. It was really cool to just see like the craziness. There were like 3 EMSs on standby. They had the bomb squad out there. Yeah. I mean, all these things go into play when a president is in town.
A lot of resources that's being used out there. And if you haven't heard, the mayor came out and said that we're broke. The city is broke. And then here we are sending out all these resources.
Yeah.
These guys, that's time and money right there spent. But when you're out there, I was watching live and I was like, you're about to throw hands with somebody, right?
This lady says I don't belong. This lady says I don't belong. Put that thing on me one more time and see what I do. I'm going to be going to jail. Bail money on standby. I'll be out with a PR bond. Yeah, it's not one of my proudest of moments, but a lady was waving a flag in my face and I didn't even understand what was going on until she spoke. I never try to think bad about people. Like, I'm like, oh, she's just real excited. She wants to be on the Hood News. So I kind of went over this way with it, and I showed, hey, hi. And she says to me, you don't belong here.
Wow.
And I said, what? Oh man, the light switch turned on and off, and it was a wrap. I was like, "Bomb me out. Get ready. My name's Griselda Castillo, 060179. Get me out of here. I'm going to jail. Don't mess with me. I'm gonna clear this way out, man. I will lay you out." Like I was just going there.
You're about to do some mud wrestling.
Yeah, like I literally cleared the area, and what happened was that there was
the whole area cleared out.
Yeah, the whole area around me cleared out. I was like, man, I asked my friend, "Am I scary?" And yeah, you get scary, man. And I was like, "Okay, my bad."
You love Jesus, but you're still from North Side.
There you go, man. Outside, but yeah, there she goes, the crazy lady with the quilted outfit, man. But shout out to her. I mean, she took me there on live and F around, and sometimes we can find out.
Could you imagine their conversations? Because they had like these pre-meetups, right? And talk about we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that before we go to the protest. But then afterwards, with the running with you, did you see that Grizzy's Hood News that were out there? She almost beat me down. She almost took the flag.
I'm like, man, this lady just doesn't even know my intentions are so good and pure, dude. Like I didn't deserve that, but I could have just bit my tongue and just whatever. But it was one of those things. You start putting flags in my face and sticking them in my ear. Like I'm not happy about that. I was like a disgruntled giant, man. So
Grizzy's a reporter you don't want to mess with. She'll tell the facts, but you can't run her over.
I'm gonna put that hood in the Hood News.
It's real news. It's Grizzy's news. Grizzy, As we talk about every week, there is traffic and car accidents every day, nonstop. That's what is always happening here in Houston. So whether you're down on 45 South, 45 North, 59 in Parker, it's all over town. But if you ever find yourself in a car wreck, whether it's with an 18-wheeler or if it's a white box truck, we got an answer for you. We got an advocate that will fight for you, and that is the Hollingsworth Law Firm. Steve Hollingsworth and his firm will fight for you. You don't have to pay until you win. So Google them, Hollingsworth Law Firm, right here in Houston, proud sponsors of the Grizzy's Hood News.
Who are they selling them to? Look, and then they come back in the middle of the night, dude. Hey, bring that back.
Once again, Grizzy, we see that the bandits are wild and they're on the loose.
Man, hey, it's bandit season, folks. I'm getting a whole bunch, like a surge all of a sudden of all these videos. It's so hard to keep up. They want me to do voiceovers on them, so I kind of narrate them a little bit. That's a little bit of the Hood News charm, but it's plant bandit season. We're going to start off with all these different trends just for you guys at home to be on the lookout. Hide your gardenias, hide your medicinals, hide your herbs, hide all that stuff, man. Because we got, your palms, your savilas, ladies, man, because we got bandits on the loose. Hide that aloe vera because they're out there, man.
Hey, those plants are expensive.
Yeah, so like, shout out to all our plant enthusiasts at home. It is a thing. Like ever since COVID, I saw like a spike, in people getting plants and, those hobbies and things. And people are plant lovers. Like we have a lot of plant lovers in the city of H-Town. We've got a local business that reached out and they sent us this video footage of these cats like day and night stealing plants. It's crazy.
And they're not doing it just at these landscaping places. They're actually going to people's homes.
Oh yeah, they're taking the ivies off the porch. They're taking the big old pot. Like potted plants right now are hot on the black market. Where are they ending up? We're thinking La Tia Pancha, somewhere at the flea market, maybe on the corner. I don't know. Where who's buying these plants? Like without buyers, there is no market. So apparently somebody's going around. These people are boosting them, and somebody's buying them. So really crazy, man.
So we got the botanical.
The botanical bandits. Yes. Trying to be fashionable, but what's not fashionable is being a bandit and caught on Grizzy's Hood News. We got like purse bandits now. That's like a thing too. Those consignment resale shops. Be on the lookout, my friends out there in the retail business. This lady stole a Gucci purse.
Oh. And she's stealing it from the dummy?
From right off the mannequin. This is like a resale consignment store. Really nice out in Spring area, in the Old Town Spring area. This is JJ's Closet. And they needed help to identify. Right. The bandit has still not been identified either, as a matter of fact. We zoom in to the right to that moment where this bandit takes that purse. It's a Gucci purse. Really sad stuff, man. Like I bought mine resale. They're a lot cheaper than going to like the Galleria. I mean, they can even get like payment plans for them, like layaways. There's no reason to steal from a local business like this, and it's just really sad.
That lady's pretty heavy on wearing clothing. Like she's like in terms of like she has a lot of layers of clothing.
Yes, on. And somebody just sent me a picture of that bandit the same day. The bandit went into like an office, stole a purse, and went shopping with somebody's card. So we got the bandit. We're creating a profile on the Gucci purse bandits.
Hey, it might be the same person stealing the plants.
Yeah. For real. Man, plants and Gucci purses, man.
And if you haven't been paying attention, there are cameras everywhere. Yes.
I have a video.
We sure do, and we got your face. Be on the lookout, folks.
All right, so we had the plant bandits, we had the Gucci purse bandits, and now we have the tire shop bandits.
And tire shops, be on the lookout, man, because we got cats out here ready to pull up, get their tire service or replaced, and then they're going to leave without paying. And that's a thing that I'm starting to see. We got a perfect video here, very clear in quality, and it looks like disabled veteran plates too, that. And I told everybody, you know what? Nobody is exempt from being on a come on down or being blasted on the Hood News. Really crazy stuff, man. This guy pulled up on a Sunday morning, got his tire serviced and replaced, and then he just leaves. Look at how he stalls, man. And this is a small mom pop shop tire place. Really sweet people, and they help. As a matter of fact, they told me, Grizzy, if they would have talked to us, we could have worked with them. We could have taken a few bucks here, a few bucks there. They would have worked with them. There was no need to pull that stunt.
Yeah, these people, local mom and pops, this is their earnings. This is their way of living.
Yes.
And look, this guy is chasing them down. But, the tires are expensive too for these guys, and they just can just walk out and they might get maybe 4 or 5 customers on a Sunday, and that one customer on a Sunday ends up robbing them, stealing from them.
And we've got a name. You're gonna have to tune into the Hood News. We've got a name. We just haven't been able to find that Facebook profile yet, so we're watching. Yeah, you know who you are. And let me tell you guys this. No post comes down from the Hood News. If we post you committing a crime, it's not coming down. It's not for negotiation. It's not for big brothers, friends, sisters, and say, hey, can you take this down, please? Pretty please? No.
I should have told them before they did the crime, right?
Yes. And then the people that sometimes message us asking us to take it down, they still haven't made it right. Wow. I'm like, why would I take it down when you guys haven't made it right yet? Yeah. Hey, fella, is there any way you can return that package back that you took from the front step of a Hood News Peeps apartment?
And here we go. We have another bandit on the loose, and this bandit here is the package bandit.
Yes, straight out of South Highway 6 Access Road, right off of Katy Freeway. Man, be on the lookout. He looks like a young Luis Guzman. Mm-hmm. You know that actor from like Narcos, several different movies. And I was like, man, this dude looks like a lookalike to somebody.
Narcos for packages.
Yeah. So he came like on a Sunday morning around 11:30ish and picked up a package. He already had another package from another neighbor. Wow. So this guy is going around rounding up packages, and that's not fair to people. Can you imagine going to jail for possible hemorrhoid cream?
Right.
Like, for real. Like, what was in the package? Like, right. Come on now. Like,
what are you in jail for? Hemorrhoid cream?
Yeah, and he's even walking like he might need it too, so we never know. Look at that slow walk, man. A little bit uncomfortable. Look at him. Look, oh man, he's hurting. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so, what is it? I mean, there's cameras everywhere, and
everywhere.
And if you're not gonna get caught by the police, you're gonna end up on Hood News. Yeah. Is it really worth it?
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people won't ever see like the day where somebody gets charged with it, but they get a lot of satisfaction of their bandits. Whatever's been done to them, they get satisfaction. This is like hood justice,
right?
Kind of in a way. Mm-hmm. And Hector, here we have the oral care bandits. I mean, like, we got different categories. Right. We've done the plants, we've done the purses, we've done the tires. I mean, now oral care. I mean, these guys are fresh and minty on their way out the door with stolen goods. And look at that. And if that's all oral care, I'm thinking that's in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Like, electric toothbrushes, like what exactly? Teeth whitening strips. Yeah, man. Just wild. This is off the 1960 Champion Forest area. What do you think about that?
I'm thinking, these guys, hopefully, they have some really super white teeth in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully it's worth it. Yeah. Or somewhere they're reselling this for, $50, whatever it is. But, this is crazy going into CVS or Walgreens there and is taking their cleaning their teeth cleaning solution or oral stuff, but is it really worth it?
No, I'll tell you what.
Hemorrhoids to teeth cleaning.
Yeah, from hemorrhoid cream to teeth cleaning, man. You know what? There's going to be some inmates in the Harris County Jail that are going to love that minty, fresh sensation, man. That's all I got to say. Like, that karma's going to come around, and they like winter fresh.
That hemorrhoid cream.
I'm so done. Anybody recognize Mr. or Ms. Rebok with the birthing hips?
All right, Grizzy. So we got the botanical bandits, we got the Gucci bandits, we got the tire shop bandits, we got the hemorrhoid bandits, and now we got the Rebok
bandit. Man, like, hey, man, there's no stopping these bandits. Like, anything and everything is on and off the table. Like, they don't care. No F's given. Friend, look at this. This person, this individual. We're saying that it's a woman because of the birthing hips. It could be a gentleman. It's kind of hard to tell. That's a nondescript outfit. Hoodie, you're covered up. We can't tell. Like, they're dressed unisex.
Hips don't lie.
Yeah, the hips don't lie. And so this bandit walks up to a Hood News Peeps garage area. I guess they have their washing machine out there, and they help themselves to their clean clothes. I don't know is this like a time traveler that just, happened to come upon like I don't know. Look, oh my gosh, look at the socks and the flip-flop combination, man. What is going on? I'm so done.
Man, but the nerve to go into her yard and go into the property to take stuff and clothing.
Man, let me tell you guys something, man. All the bandits at home, if you're watching this, we are in the great state of Texas where people stay ready so they don't have to get ready.
Right.
And it's 2A all day around here. And people are going to protect themselves. If they fear something, man, they got the pew-pews ready. And we got to be really careful, man. All our bandits out there warning, we are in Texas. People are going to protect themselves.
Yeah, and if you're going to go out of your way to steal clothing or oral care or whatever it is, ask somebody. I'm pretty sure you get somebody to donate this stuff to you.
Yes. Like you know how much clothing people are ready to give away? Like I've got a closet full of stuff I'm ready to clean out.
Yeah.
And it's just unnecessary. And I think they took like a little kid's school outfits. So, you know, that's really crummy.
Yeah.
Crummy bummies. All right, Hector. And this story is really sad. There's so many, it's multifaceted, so many issues here. We're going to just briefly go over the top because it's so complex. But this past weekend, we had an incident where some children, they get into it with a neighbor.
Right.
And according to neighbors, like she's got mental health issues, possibly. You know, she's already gotten into it with people in the area, very delicate mental state. However, the first time the kids go over there and argue with her, they leave. Then they come back and they're wearing gloves. If you look at this video, the kids come back wearing gloves. And the oldest, these kids are 8 and 12. They get into a verbal altercation with the lady. Then they come back and she's stabbed twice.
Wow.
I mean, she's stabbed. I don't know how many times, but she's stabbed.
And she's in her garage too.
Yeah,
right?
She's in her garage. We can't see too much because the video, surveillance video close by, you know, didn't capture that. But we see her walking up. We see the children approaching her. Yeah. And then this happens. It's like, what is going on? Look at our youth.
This is the future here, you know, for not just our nation, but our city and our community. These are two youngsters who already had it out just to commit violence and kill her. I mean, last I heard, she was in critical condition.
Yeah, she's in critical condition. She is expected to survive. I got word of that. And you know, prayers for the family of these kids too. Like I mean, this is devastating because these are little brothers. So it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, you know, we need to do damage control, like to redirect the course of these kids' lives to you know, to avoid anything else from ever happening again.
And it's a cycle that continues.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, very scary, very sad. Prayers going up for all parties involved.
All right, so that'll do it for today's show. Thank you for watching and following us. And don't forget to log on to Grizzy'sHoodNews.com for the latest news. And if you have any stuff that you want to send over, message it over to Grizzy's Hood News. Grizzy, anything last thing you want to say?
No, thank you everybody for supporting. As always, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to you guys, Brand Nation, you know, for making this happen. I think the show is really incredible. This is episode 13 and just looking forward to so many more.
And before I close it out, I want to give a special shout out. And she didn't know I was going to do this, but to a very special person that's become part of my life in the last couple of months. And I'm completely honored to work alongside with Grizzy and fulfilling that purpose. She's been honored as one of the honorees for Houston's Heroes with Crime Stoppers.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
and it's an honor to be working alongside her and to see her fulfill her purpose. And I can tell you right now, from working alongside her, it's not about the awards. It's not about the recognition. It's truly about fulfilling a purpose and changing people's lives. And we want to thank all of y'all for being a part of that and supporting Grizzy's Hood News as she does that.
Thank you, friend. It's a huge win for the hood. Like anytime I win or you win, or it's a win for all of us, like as a community. So we want to see more wins. Like, you know, we see a lot of tragedy and we need more positivity, and everybody has hero in them. I want to tell folks at home, like, we all have that potential to help somebody or be there in a critical moment or just make awareness, save somebody. We just never know what our role is in life. And shout out to everybody, man. So thank you, Crime Stoppers, for that award. And we're looking forward to many more accomplishments, you know, in the Hood News.
And Grizzy, I want to tell you that you inspire me.
Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you, friend.
But until next week, if it's real news,
it's Hood News.